The men are saying that they were taught that only men want sex and that it's just something women put up with. So some men don't really understand that women also have sexual desire. Men who are in their heads and not in their bodies have a difficult time with sex. Either they come too fast or they don't come at all. When you practice being there instead of up here, that's when you start to have different interactions with women. Hello, and welcome to Sex, Love, and Soul. I'm Mary Knight. Today, I'm going to talk about the myth of the nice guy. The reason I said the myth of the nice guy is because women really do find the idea of a nice guy attractive. Nice guys are the men that they want to marry. Nice guys are the ones they want to bring around their friends and their families. Nice guys are the ones that they know will be good fathers. So what gives? What's wrong? Why is it that nice guys can't ever seem to close the deal? Why is it that nice guys get relegated to the friend zone? I say it's because nice guys live in their head. And instead of being present with a woman, actually being there in real time on your date, you are sitting there thinking, wow, she's really beautiful. I wonder if she likes me. Ooh, I'm afraid to screw up. If we have sex, I wonder when I should make my move. Oh, and when I make my move, should I kiss her here? Should I try to touch her there? What should I do next? Oh, and that, just like this whole thing of just all of these thoughts, just churning and churning and churning. And so if you've got all these thoughts going on in your head, then you're not paying attention to the person sitting in front of you. You're not. How could you? You can't. You are so self-absorbed. And you think that your self-absorption is for a good cause because you think, oh, I'm doing it because I want to make the other person happy. But how in the hell could you even know what that other person wants if you're not paying attention? All the focus is on you. So any of the things that you're doing, in quotes, for her are really just things that you've made up. How could you possibly know? You don't know this person. You're dating. You're just getting to know her. So anything that you do because you are not listening to her, you're not being present in this situation, you're just making up. You are basing it on your past, which is probably not a good idea, especially if you don't have a good dating history, you don't have a good track record with women. The whole reason for y'all being together is so that you can get to know one another. And if you're just caught up in your head with these fantasies that you're creating about what you think a woman wants and what you think a woman needs based on what are you basing that on? Because like I said, if you're basing it on your past and you don't have relationship success with women, then what are you doing? Or if you're basing it on stuff that you've read online or heard online from random ladies like myself. And even if you are listening to a random lady like myself, I'm giving you a guideline. I'm giving you some information, a way for you to think about things. Because ultimately, no matter what any other relationship person, expert, coach says, no matter what your sister or your mom say, you ultimately can only listen to yourself. And in order to be able to listen to yourself, you have to be present. What do I mean by that? What I mean is you have to be in your body. What do I mean by that? There's a way to test whether or not you're in your body. You know what, before I say that, I want to say this. Men who are in their heads and not in their bodies have a difficult time with sex. Either they come too fast or they don't come at all. That's a fact. Most erectile dysfunction happens because men are not feeling relaxed and not comfortable in their bodies. They're in their head, wondering about their performance. You've heard of performance anxiety. Maybe as a younger man, you don't notice that you have erectile dysfunction because, younger men, more testosterone, better health, better blood circulation, all that kind of stuff. But this is when men who are older, as they get older, even in their 30s, will start to have these symptoms. You don't have to. I'm not trying to doom anybody to that, but I'm just saying that is a big factor in that is being in your head. So you want to be in your body when you're on dates with women. You want to be in your body when you're married to women too. You want to be in your body. Imagine your belly button. Like, think about your belly button. Don't touch it, but just think about your belly button. And then just think of energy, whatever that means to you, flowing in through your belly button and just kind of going down into your chair, into whatever you're sitting on. And just let that energy kind of fill up that space below your belly button. That is being in your body. That's it. And that is where you want to be feeling sensation when you're on a date with a woman, because that means that you are present in the core of your body. That's where you want to be. Even saying that, sometimes recording videos, I kind of get up in my head because I'm still a little nervous, being a new YouTuber still. But that feeling down, feeling below your belly button, in your belly button and below, that's where confidence comes from. That's where true presence comes from. That's where strength comes from also. Fear, anxiety, excitement, that's all up above, your chest and above. For most people. And then the groundedness, feeling centered, feeling stable, feeling relaxed, that's from the lower part of your body. That's from the core, your belly down there, your lower belly. And the reason that I bring this up is because when you practice being there instead of up here, that's when you start to have different interactions with women. Because when you are in your body like that, you're very present. And I guarantee you, most women are not used to having men genuinely pay attention to them. Like, really see them. Most women are not used to that, just like most men aren't used to that. You're not used to having a woman really hear you. We're not used to having men really see us. Okay. And the reason why men who are these bad boys or players or whatever other name you want to call these guys, the reason that they have success with women is because they really see women. They really acknowledge that a woman is a sexual being. Where a nice guy kind of puts on this pretense of, oh, well, I want her to know that I respect her as a person. I want her to know that I'm not just after one thing. I'm not like the other guys. I'm different. That's where nice guys fuck it up, is that right there. And where bad boys are like, yeah, she's a sexual creature and I have desire for her. I'm going to see if she has desire for me, and I'm going to go over and see what happens. And you know what? If she doesn't like me, isn't into it, that's fine, because I'll just go talk to that other lady over there, see what she's all about. And whether or not you find that horrifying or distasteful, and that's a fact. That is what is going on. That's how that works. Is a woman is a sexual being. She's a sexual creature. She has sexual desires, just like you do. And I know that some of you are wondering, like, why are you even saying that, Mary? Well, it's because if y'all see in the comments and then some of the emails that I've read to y'all, the men are saying that they were taught that they were taught that only men want sex and that it's just something women put up with. So some men don't really understand that women also have sexual desire. Also, a lot of men in the nice guy category are also denying their own sexual desire for this woman. When you go on a date and you're hot for somebody, and yet you're trying to play it cool and act like you don't want to have sex with her, it's confusing to a woman. It comes across. You think you're being sneaky by, I'm a good boy. And what you're coming across as is like, oh, he's acting like he's my brother. And women that you want to date aren't interested in getting romantic with their brothers. If you have asked a woman out on a date, it's because you want to have sex with her. It doesn't mean you're going to try that night or the next time you see her or even in the next month. It just means that you want an opportunity to seduce her. You're getting to know her. You're seeing if y'all are compatible. You're seeing, hey, does she feel the same way about me? And that's what the dating process is. But if you have asked her on a date, it's because you want to have sex with her. If a woman has accepted a date from you, it's because she's giving you an opportunity to seduce her. And if you do a good job, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to jump in bed with you that night. But on dates, that's the whole idea, is it is about seduction. So if you show up and you're acting like, oh, like I said, oh, I don't want her to think that I'm just trying to get in her pants. I don't want her to think that I'm like other guys. I want her to know that I'm special, that I'm different, that I'm nice, that I'm a good boy. That's how it comes across. If you're sitting there and that's your vibe, right? That's your energy. Those are your thoughts. Those are your feelings. It gets telegraphed to her. And some women are okay with that because maybe you're really handsome. Maybe you're really funny, really interesting. Who knows? But there's something about you that this woman likes. But if you keep up with that choir boy routine, she might continue to date you because she really likes you. And she's confused about her feelings for you. And she's confused about your feelings for her. So she's sticking around to kind of see what's going on. But if you don't allow yourself to feel that desire for her, if you don't own your feelings of desire, then you're never going to be able to make that connection with her. And maybe y'all will have sex. And then maybe y'all will date for a little bit. And then she'll break up with you. Because that's usually how that happens. And then the nice guy is left feeling very confused because he's like, hey, wait a minute. She likes me. We had sex. It's like, yeah, she liked you enough to have sex with you. And then she kept waiting for you to kind of step up your game, to really lean into the fact that you have a lot of desire for her, that you're a man with a sex drive, and that you recognize that she is a woman with a sex drive. But a lot of times nice guys just fall short with that. They stay in their heads. And you can use that exercise that I just showed you to get into your body every day, but it is a practice. And you will probably, if you start paying attention, you will notice that you will have to do that several times a day. I think I've said in your body. We could make a drinking game out of that for this video. But here's what I want to end with this. I just finished it a couple of days ago, how to turn being a nice guy into a superpower. And in there, I talk about this in a lot of detail, and I give several different exercises to do to help you stay grounded, how to listen to people, how to be in the present moment. And this works not just for dating, but it also works if you're a salesperson, you're trying to close clients, you're going on job interviews, just to have a regular job and interacting with your boss and managers and employees and all that kind of stuff. Clients, like this stuff works with every part of your life. I put it in the context of dating for nice guys, but really it could also be for women who are in their heads and needing to be in their body so they can embody their sexuality as well. And so that they're not having disconnected sexual relationships with people or getting involved with men they shouldn't be involved in, because those bad boys really know how to hone in on that part of them and they feel something. And so this booklet, it's 19 pages. I have a link to it in the show notes for this video, and it is under $8. I'm offering it like that because I just want to introduce you to my work at a different level, because even though I can get into depth in some of these videos, this book really has several exercises and it is in depth on how to turn being this nice guy, this sweet guy, into your superpower. Because as I said, feminine energy women want to love nice guys. Feminine energy women want to be in lust with nice guys. But because of all of the things that I just said, it makes it impossible for them to do that. Because a man who is in his head and not in his body does not make a woman feel relaxed and safe. When you are distracted, when you're in your head, a woman can sense that. She senses your absence. She doesn't feel supported because she's not, because you're not really there. Okay, I think I have beaten that one into the ground. All right, so yeah, so check out that book. Like I said, it's under $8, it's like $7.97 or $7.47, I don't recall. It's under $8, it's a great read, and there's a lot of really valuable information in there. If you have not subscribed to my channel, why not? Do it. Do it now. It's easy and it's free. And if you have questions for me, if you have comments that you would like to make privately, you may email me at mary@sexloveandsoul.com. I also recently started a Facebook page, and I have a link to that also on my About Me and in my show notes. It's Sex, Love, and Soul is my Facebook page. So I'm going to start posting on there, have some fun stuff on there, do some things on there that I'm not doing on YouTube. I'll eventually start doing Facebook Lives when I get enough followers. And I've been on Facebook long enough to do that. I think I have to be on there 60 days. I've been on there for like 30, and I need 100 followers. So yeah, I'd love to start doing Facebook Lives, start letting you be able to comment in the chat, and I can answer your questions right then and there. And yeah, so I hope you found this helpful. I love talking about this. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention, and have a fabulous week, and bye for now.